Hello, everybody. Welcome to my log. My name is Robbo, and I just got home from the Cover Council parenting classes, and I just graduated. I just got my graduation paper. See that? It says parenting class graduate. I've graduated, and my parent teacher Ashley is my parent teacher. We had fun today for my last day there. I said goodbyes to everyone and told them I hope God blessed them and everything. I graduated. See? Mary graduated. I'm so proud of Mary. She done it. We did it three times together. And Children's Service does not give us credit for graduating. But I got everything I need for my new court date. I hope so. And I'm hoping I can find me a good lawyer to take my case. I'm looking. I'm going to get it. I need to have this done, And I just got to do something because Pike County Children's Service and Pike County itself is trying to more or less F me out on my kids. Saying that, we can't read or write, that we can't, raise children. Cover Council has changed us. We're not the same people we was when they took our kids this last time. They've had our kids over like 16 months. It's been almost 2 years. They ain't supposed to hold your kids over a year, but they have because they're common criminals. They belong in imprisonment. I think that they're saying that we can't be parents. There's handicapped people here that can't read or write as raises children. There's all kinds of people in the world raises children that can't read or write. Does that make you a criminal? Does that make you not a parent? I guess that people don't understand that you can raise children and not be able to read and write. We have always had a home, okay? They took my kids because I was camping. I don't think that's right. And try to lie and say I was living in a tent. I don't understand why they would get away with telling lies like that. But Children's Service here in Pike County gets away with a lot, and I don't understand that. But I got to find me a lawyer, and I'm figuring out how to do this because I disagree with this here. They even let a judge that's an alcoholic give my kids to them. But one thing I know for a fact that it's going to be questioned. I'm questioning that because what gives an alcoholic a right to take your children when he puts you in Cover Council for alcohol and drugs? Well, they give drug addicts here in Pike County their children back. You don't have to do much to get your kids back here in Pike County. Go to parenting class, graduate, and you got your kids back. That's just the way it is. And how I know this is because I've seen a lot of people in the last almost 2 years since I've been in the Cover Council got their kids back. And that's a fact, and I can prove it. It's provable. Here in Pike County, drug addicts has neglected their children more than what they say I have. They have nothing on me and Mary other than we was camping in a tent, and they want to say we was living in it. And then they want to take our kids because I can read a little bit, but I can't read a lot. Mary could read a little bit herself, but she can't read a lot, okay? Benefit of the doubt. I don't understand why somebody would do this to us. But Children's Service in this county does. And in 2012, our daughter, little Mary, our daughter, you see this right here, I'm putting that. She was born with yellow jaundice. She had it so bad that me and Mary had to go in almost a month and stay in the hospital with this kid to get the yellow jaundice gone. They put her on a Billy Rubel blanket. It made it worse. Me and her has fought for our kids. Mary's a good mother, and I don't care what anyone says, because she can't read. You want to judge her, and then they have people coming in there literally calling her mental retarded to our face in the courtroom. And our lawyer that we had did not say anything and allowed that to happen. Should have rejected that, because she's supposed to be a lawyer. I've never seen a lawyer allow all of this to go down the way it did. Then the WIC give us formula, put our kids on formula, and then we took her up there back to the WIC to find out why she couldn't hold the formula they give her down. They sent us from there to the hospital. They transported her to Columbus. And there's where they come to the conclusion that we was starving our kid by feeding our kid. We went to change our formulas to find out why she wouldn't hold it. We was being parents at the time to our kids, taking them there, and trying to find out what was wrong with our baby, why our baby wasn't keeping formula down. But no, they made us out to be bad people here in Pike County. I'm talking about Pike County, Ohio, right between Ross County and Portsmouth. Pike County, Ohio. Courts and children's service here in this county allowed them get away with what they did and put it all on me and Mary, because we tried to find out what was wrong with our children. Then let's see. Then we went through all of that bull crap. We got our daughter back. We had her for about 2 years. She growed her up about 2 years. She was about 3 when they came and took her. She was 3 years old. She was 3. Then, we was living there on 772 in Ross County. Mary's mom got sick, and she wanted to come back this way to help take care of her mom. But we was living on Waldron's Hill all this time. She was taking care of her mom. But they tried to say we was living in a tent behind her mom's house. But at the time, I was raising game chickens. I had no place to keep my chickens at the time, so I put them back behind her mom's house. And I only went there in the mornings and fed and watered my chickens. We stayed outside and visit with them, and never really went in their house too much. But we visit, because we're family. Families do visit family. I don't care who you are. Because I'm a poor man, I guess that they think that I can't get a lawyer to take my case because I'm poor. I get SSI. They think I'm poor, that I'm not able to take care of my children. But check this out. I can raise my children. Yeah, I'm willing to get a job and go to work and do anything I want, you see. But me and Mary, we love our children. We love them to death. We do anything in the world for them. We went and bought them brand new TVs. We bought them tablets for them to have to play. They say because we can't read or write that good, we can't teach our kids how to read and write. Well, I think that's a bogus baloney. That's stupid. We can teach our kids how to read and write, but it ain't our place to teach our kids how to read and write. That's why we pay taxes. People pay taxes for your kids to learn how to read and write, to make themselves known in the world. Okay? Here, Children's Service is using all this stuff against me and her. Had really nothing to use against us other than we was camping in a tent. I don't understand. And then they send this letter to us stating it really don't make a bit of sense to me and Mary. We don't understand it. We've had it read to us. But we've graduated, ladies and gentlemen. I've graduated 3 times from the Cover Council. I've graduated in, I think, 2013. I've graduated 2016. And I graduated today in 2017. And they did not let that be known. So, ladies and gentlemen, all I got to say is, please, it's crazy that people do this to other people. Stand up what you believe in. Don't let Children's Service step on your toes here in Pike County, because they'll do that. If you can't read or write, They'll use that against you. If your family's dealt with children's service in the past, they'll use that against you. They have nothing on me. Nothing. Nothing on me saying that I'm not a father to my children, and then they want to use that crap on me. I have changed through the years. I've changed. I'm not a violent person, but I want people to hear my side of the story. So I put it here on YouTube. I've graduated from there, from the Cover Council here in Pike County, and 3 times. I love everybody out there. They have helped me a lot. They put me where I am today. I am a good parent to my children, but Pike County wants to take my kids and put them in adoption agencies. Please, give me thumbs up on this. I'm looking for a good lawyer that I can, I don't get much to take my case. I need help. I need help to get my kids back. Because I went in yesterday to get this repeal paper here in Pike County, and he told me they didn't have nothing like that. Ross County's got them papers, but they don't. Ain't that something weird? Ain't that weird that they don't have this? Ain't that trying to tell me something? That's telling me that they're trying to jack me around and to keep me from repealing my case. Something that they messed up on. I don't hate these people, but they need to do things better than what they're doing. It's all a money scam. They want to sell my kids. I thought selling kids to people for adoption and stuff. Man, there's kids out here today that needs to be done, be put with good families. But my kids got good family. We're not alcoholics. We're not drug addicts. We don't beat my kids. I don't correct my kids whip my kids like other people do. Mary don't correct our kids like that. I have put other videos, and I'll put more videos on showing you people how I am with my children. I love my kids. And most of them is at Children's Service here in Pike County. I love my kids, but they say that since we love our kids and our kids love us, that they can't come home. Children's Service, Ashley, whatever her name is up here, I know her name's Ashley Burns was her maiden name, but she, her and that Bobby and Holly and them don't think that I should have my kids. Because I'm not able and I'm not smart enough to raise children. Well, I got bad news for them. I raised my oldest daughter, and back when she was 8 years old, the girl is 25 years old, and she went and told them that her stepfather was molesting her and her sister, and her stepdad's niece. He was molesting her too, and Children's Service never done nothing about it. They allowed the man escape, allowed him to leave state. It was in Ross County courts picked this case up, and I know this because I was in court that day. I got custody of my daughter that day. She was telling them that her stepfather was molesting her and her sister and her friend, her stepdad's niece. And they called her a liar to her face. An 8-year-old kid. And how I found out that she was being messed with by this guy was my niece came to me and told me about it. Then I talked to my daughter about it. I don't know what it's like to be molested, because I've never been molested by nobody before in my life when I was a kid. But my daughter was molested. And Pike County Children's Service never done a darn thing about it. They let this man escape. Arnold Evans. I'll put his name out there. Arnold Evans is a child molester. He molested my daughter. He molested these little girls. And I think that's bullshit that he got away with it, because the Pike County Children's Service allowed him to escape. The judge asked this Pike County Children's Service woman why they did what they did. And the only thing she could say is, my boyfriend's a cop, and he said that they could deal with it later. Allowed him to leave, go across the county, go across the state line. He left here. He left Ohio. He'll never come back because they allowed him to escape. You know, I'm telling you about what is going on in my life. And then they got enough gall to come and put my babies, my 2 babies, in adoption. Yes, my daughter was the one, my oldest daughter is the one that they allowed to be molested. They turn around and give her mother that deal with children's service her husband's grandkids, put them in her custody after she allowed my kids to be molested. That's not right. That's not fair. And then you want to say that because I can't read or write, or Mary can't read or write, that we're not able to take care of our own kids? Well, if I'm able enough to make this video, I'm able enough to take care of my kids, and I love my children. Don't ever get me wrong. I love my kids. I'm going to go to the end of the earth for my children. I am not going to allow Pike County take my children from me. If I can get the help and have people to help me, that is great. I just need help. That's all. I'm begging for help. I'm not asking, I'm begging. And I don't beg for nothing. When it comes to my kids, I need help. Because the lawyer that we had was on their side. Whatever, she tried to say something, they smacked it down. Lost all of our evidence that we proved that where we was living. It all disappeared for some reason. I don't understand that. But everybody, please, you watch this video, give me a thumbs up. And I'll talk to you again on my next vlog. All have a nice day and may God bless you. Later, guys.